Oh god.
Hey guys, I'm back with another random video because this channel is inconsistent as all fuck. I'm now joined by Ollie,
Stop.
who will be guessing My Hero Academia characters. Yes, it's this trend, but I have no girlfriend and my parents are boring, so Ollie's gonna fill in instead.
Right, I'm glad to know I'm your first choice.
You've been selected as my resident weeaboo noob. Right, let's do this. Ollie, what do you know about My Hero Academia?
Well, the fucking girl that's your wallpaper for your everything is probably from that show.
Here we go. So, you've got to come up with a name for this guy. What is his superpower? Is he good or evil? And whatever else you can say about him.
I mean, that is clearly a young Genji. So his superpower... I'm going to assume this is the main protagonist. Therefore, he has the power of friendship. And I would assume that the main protagonist isn't going to be evil. So I'm going to go for a good on that one.
Right, okay. Any particular notes you want to make about this guy?
How does he bend his knees?
By the power of friendship? So, is his name just Young Genji?
Clearly.
Right, okay. Next character.
Yeah, this bitch.
This is the one you were on about earlier, yes.
I'm trying to think what I've seen that armor from. It looks very similar to like an 80s video game or something. It's probably from Metroid.
Metroid compared to her? No.
She's clearly evil. Have you seen that? Look at those eyes. Superpower. I mean, she's clearly a serial killer of some kind.
Right.
Probably has one of the highest kill counts in anime. So her superpower is going to be like life leech or something like that. She just looks at you and you drop dead.
Just, yeah, she looks at someone, they just die. Right, okay.
There's only one fitting name for someone that absurdly evil, and that would be May. I'm not going to name them all Overwatch characters, but so far.
Ollie's notes.
Should be locked away in a dark pit.
That is not going to stop her. Next one.
He appears to have killed the main character from Yu-Gi-Oh! And has stolen his mohawk. Once again, the leg armor thing is all weird. Why does everybody wear more armor on their legs than anywhere else? There's 3 characters in a row.
So, good or evil?
Color palette is red and black. Those are typically associated with good. Especially across the eyes, you know, the shade. Picture on the right as well. He's clearly a happy guy. I think we're going to have to go with the good, you know? A bit of a dark horse, but it'll come through in the end, I know he will.
Okay, superpower?
I want to say he does actually have some explosive power. Telekinetically cause things to explode.
See, that isn't a bad guess. Yes, he does have explosive powers. Name are you giving this guy?
Guy Fawkes.
Guy I was gonna say, Ollie, we've got more leg armor.
Yeah. I take it this guy is the Iron Man of the group. He doesn't actually have any powers, he's just got a lot of money to spend on his suit.
Well, I mean, he does have a lot of money. Okay, good or evil?
We've had 2 goods and an evil so far. I'm convinced I've got every single one right. So this guy's evil.
This guy's evil. It's the eyebrow, isn't it?
What does not do that eyebrow with that? He's either like he's probably like Buddy Brock in Pokemon. Like he's just watching the 2 protagonists fight out. He's like rating all their moves. Like wow, he must have trained for years to perfect that move. Is it bad? I can't even think of a name that's even remotely related to being rich. You know, that's his name, Richard. Being a more innocent-looking soul. I mean, I look at that picture on the right, and I still think the chick from the second one looks more evil.
So you're going with good for this one, are you?
Yeah, clearly. To be honest, you've probably just chosen 2 pictures where he's off his face on drugs. This guy, he's giving me vibes, you know, Jack from The Incredibles. He can just sort of do whatever the hell he wants. Changes states of matter, engages with elements. Yeah, he's got that going on.
And his name?
Justin.
Justin.
Yeah.
Any more notes before we move on to the next person?
What's going on in the backpack?
The backpack? What backpack?
In the picture on the left, he's got a backpack. He's got like tentacles coming out of it.
That's not a backpack, that's a hand.
He's got a hand on his backpack.
You notice how all across his like upper torso and his head, he's got just hands.
It just looks like he's like got a really beaten up jacket on. He looks kind of like you know. Terrible hair, quite short, trying to be edgy.
Good or evil?
See, we're gonna form a story here, right?
Before Ollie starts his story, I thought it'd be quite fun to see how accurate his story is. So for every bit of information he gets right, he gets a point. For every bit of information he gets wrong, he loses a point.
This is episode 1, the picture on the right? So he's just woken up, he's going to school, this is his mother on the left, right? And she's having a bad time. He's gonna go to school, but he's gonna be like, no, Mum, I should stay here, I should look after you. She's gonna, no, go to school, So he goes to school. He has a good day, you know, he does whatever. He's currently studying mathematics, he's doing pretty well. And then he comes back, and his house has been broken into. The thieves were after the, it's like a lamp. They were going after one, it was very rare. And they killed his mother and walked out.
Didn't even take the lamp.
We got a bit scared. They beat her over the head with the lamp. Yes, now he's got the standard anime storyline of, yeah, you need to kill you killed my, my name is Diego Montoya. You killed my father, and he died.
You didn't answer the question.
That makes him profoundly evil. His power is, he's a Pokemon trainer.
Was that based on the hair?
Maybe.
And his name?
Diego.
What's his second name?
Montoya. This doesn't even fit the art style. He-Man from that 80s cartoon.
From that 80s cartoon? What? He-Man?
Yeah, the Adventures of He-Man. This guy's like a neutral. He doesn't really give. He's like the secondary antagonist. Right? He's not the main. He's just sort of fucking shit up on the side. You know, when they have a filler episode, it's just like, yeah, we got to deal with this guy now. While they're still prepping the bad guy, while they're explaining how he healed from his wounds.
Superpower?
Smiting heathens with electricity.
And his name?
Bruce. See, these are all going to be hilariously wrong. You put his death scene.
Oh, he's not dead.
So he's Wolverine.
Nowhere near.
I mean, he's a bit of a twat, isn't he? Those spikes clearly aren't moving, and he's walked straight into one. Isn't this this is supposed to be set in a school? What the hell is going on where he's ended up in this situation? Today's students will be taking you into the spike pit.
Have you got your D20s ready? Oh, you failed.
Take 3 to 6 points of damage. Is he a furry? I've just looked at the picture on the left. Has he got a fox mask on?
No, he's got a visor. He's got like a little stub. Like there's like a little drawn, like it's basically like a triangle for his nose.
There is no character ever that has done that pose and has been anywhere near powerful. And that's the pose you do when like you're the shitty character that's gonna die in episode 3.
Good or evil?
Evil. I don't even care. What's happened here is this isn't actually in the score. He's fallen into the spike chip hit because main character man Genji has pushed him in.
So what's this guy's superpower? To fight against the power of friendship?
Well, it's clearly not that good considering he's now in a spike pit. What is that, a number on his chest? What have we got there? 1, 2, 3.
It's a mil. It's a million.
I mean, his superpowers have got to be something to do with his terrible fashion sense.
I was just looking at it and going, that's a lot of colours.
Nothing works with each other.
I think that's the best thing about it.
They got rid of the genes. This guy's superpower is X-ray vision. That's why he's got the visors on. He went to the school and, you know, you can't be having the X-ray vision on students. It's a bit pedo-y.
And his name?
Jimmy. He's so shit. I've seen this one as well. I have no idea where. This is another wallpaper of yours.
Probably.
What have we got going on here? Are those tranquilizer bottles? Actually just like cookie cream. He also appears to have vampire teeth, and I'm looking. The more I look at the picture on the right, I don't quite understand what's going on there, or what point of view the character has to be seeing that. We're gonna move on though. Is she wearing a choker? Is that just a scarf? A very large scarf. It also looks like a second mouth. but it isn't actually.
It's not another mouth, no.
It's just gonna be good.
Right, okay. Superpower?
It's either gonna be like whipped cream or like hydrochloric acid. I mean, I suppose that all really just boils down to if that is whipped cream in the nozzle.
Her name?
Mina Carolina. That's from a different anime. It's probably AOT. Yeah, that is AOT. There is a Mina in AOT.
Right, okay. There's a Mina in this anime as well. I just didn't put her on this list. Here she is again.
But she doesn't have the acid. Not the acid. The sweaty cream.
No, just to answer your last question, that's when she does the weird pose thing.
There were no bricks.
Yeah, there were.
Oh, never mind. Then continue. What is going? That's they've attached. That's not his actual skin. They've just attached shit to him. Or is he Frankenstein? He's undead. That's his superpower. He doesn't really do a lot other than that. He's the guy that sort of stands there. He's standing behind Brockman in his fancy Iron Man suit while he's narrating shit. Probably good. He's chilling. He doesn't strike me as the kind of guy that even gets dialogue, let alone an actual character motivation or anything.
And his name?
Frank.
I should say that where his left hand is, he's covering up the letter R.
Rudolph.
Right, so his name is Rudolph. The red-haired human.
See, the picture on the right, he's having post-nut clarity, isn't he? What am I doing with my life? Training to be the next Hokage! I mean, he's clearly from Naruto. That is a really effective mask he's wearing on the left. It's absolutely fuck all to cover their identity. This guy, I'm gonna have a guess his power from the cogs around his arms. So he's actually able to manipulate mechanical elements and machines to do his bidding. So if you ever came across Iron Man with his special rich man suit, he would completely destroy him.
That's a good idea. I actually like that. Good or evil?
Depends if he's had his post-nut clarity. Protecting protagonists, so he's good. Either that, I don't know what he's doing with his other two hands. Get those back in frame, please. Those other hands, like, it's just looking at the picture, are those other hands even, like, usable? It doesn't appear to have any fingers. I reckon he can fly. That's why his arms are, like, linked together with webs.
Like a bird.
Yeah, bird, but a bird nonetheless. We already established that he's good. My notes. He should probably get a haircut. He's can only see with one eye at any given time. I mean, he's wearing combat, so he's clearly going to be quite strong. Name. He's going to be a Gordon boy.
Right, so Ollie, I put this on here specifically for you, because this is the character that is closest to being you.
Yeah, right.
Good luck.
Assassin's Creed.
So his name, Ezio?
Yeah. His feet look weird. Is that a thing, or is that just how the artist has drawn it?
He's got normal feet. What do you think is in those bags?
Grenades.
Right, okay, it's food. He has just a load of different food in those bags.
He's got a really boring power, isn't he? It is like, you can just turn any like inanimate object into food. He's actually just the chef. I've been assuming so far that all of these have powers that actually help with combat. It doesn't have to be the case.
No, you are right. They don't have to help them in combat. So his is any inanimate object he can turn into food.
Yeah, if he decides he doesn't like the school one day, that's it. It's a giant hamburger. That's clearly a good man's power.
Right, okay. Any notes before we move on to the last one?
He's wearing his apron back to front.
Right, and now for your favourite character in this series, Atlantean Pikeman. What's his superpower, Ollie?
Just sheer badassery. There's always that one character in the anime that just goes, no, fuck you, I'm winning this fight now. You know, you just know, like, it'd be like the bad guy's just about to win, and then Atlantean Pikeman walks around the corner, unsheaths his pipe, and then just a flash on the screen, just a white flash, and he's behind the enemy. And then they just fall in half and die. He's Atlantean Pikeman, he doesn't have to care. He's not a liege to anyone.
And with Pikeman out of the way, the most important character on this list, we have come to the end of the video. If you did enjoy the video, I spent quite a lot of time on it, so I would appreciate a like and a comment. I might get Ollie wrangled back in for another video, or maybe somebody else. Bye?